Scorpio. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Venus signs. Welcome to another Scorpio Tarot Love Reading, channeled love messages. A reading where we're going into their feelings, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know. Don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a deep dive, Scorpio. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Scorpio. Please show us the cards. Haho. The Chariot is in reverse. It's a Cancer energy. Nine of Swords is in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles is in the upright. It's this initial energy coming in that it is around something that it's a long-term kind of energy of somebody you maybe have a lot of history with, or you're in or were in something long-term. Either way, you haven't, things are not, there's a stagnation in terms of where you're going. The Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy, Moon energy, Four of Cups. Yeah, and there's a stagnation in the conversation that you need to have. It kind of feels like final energy, like where is this going, or what's the final decision kind of energy. Four of Cups, it's more Cancer energy. It's the Moon in Cancer. It's like sort of preparing. You can see a messenger flying in here with a cup, with a rose. And Three of the Cups are below here. And that's Mercury in Cancer energy. It brings in the Three of Cups, communication. And it's here with the Six of Swords in reverse, which is a Mercury energy. It's like, okay, either we moving forward together or apart, or are we coming back together? Like, what situation are you in is going to be very specific. But it's around communication. Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Wow, yeah, Eight of Cups is here. Did somebody pull away, and are you possibly in this energy? Yeah, it kind of feels like that with the Six of Swords in reverse. There's some kind of pause or break issues going on. And maybe for some of you not talking at all. In this energy of, okay, I'm feeling like I need to know this. Sort of like once and for all kind of energy. Which way are we going, and which way for you? Are you looking back, making a decision to move on or not? Because a conversation here just feels really long overdue. Yeah, what I like about the Nine of Swords that's here in reverse, Scorpio, is it's like getting out of this energy of not sleeping very well. You know, it's sort of like worrying about it and those swords coming out, you know. It is connecting with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. And as I talk about the swords coming out, the Ten of Swords is here in reverse. So what I do like is that, number one, it is a new cycle and they're coming out. So that is a healing energy for you. But it's also connected to you and this person. It's connected to the Ten of Pentacles, interestingly enough. Mercury and Virgo energy. That's what this is about. There is an apology that's here as well. That's really clear. Yeah, and somebody getting over some ego, I feel like, the courage to make this apology kind of literal. And I really got a certain kind of feeling from our King of Wands today. You can see the fox. It's like a reunion kind of wreath on their crown here in our King of Wands. By the way, I just want to remind you, if you hear, see, or suspect my content in any way, shape, or form, anywhere but here, my verified channel, the Tarot Closet on YouTube, let me know. The email is on the About Me page. I appreciate that a lot. There's a messenger above. Look, little birdie, little messenger here. The fox kind of like, how can I do this? They do want to apologize. In fact, they're kind of, it's coming out of here. Look, the wolf howling at the moon. Except this is the devil energy, Capricorn and Saturn. So there's definitely some kind of shadow energy here, you know, and it's right in the middle of the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So what was that shadow energy around? Some behavior, vice, whatever it is also connecting to the Eight of Cups, like that energy, maybe even of ghosting. But it's very much what the apology is here for. Two of Pentacles is here in the upright. Capricorn and Saturn energy. Expansive is in reverse. Yeah, things have not, that's a Jupiter energy. And that's the thing, I feel like it hasn't, like things stopped or they're not moving forward. It's here literally with the Chariot. That's also around some emotional blocks and just blocks, you know, like the Chariot isn't moving. There's indecision. It's like, is this going to get moving? Again, there's definitely an energy here of a conversation. And it's interesting because the Two of Pentacles, yeah, gosh, Judgment is here. I was about to say, like, make a choice here. You know, what are the options? Because you're also here. You know, again, if you're deciding, okay, I am going to, because there's an attachment that can be here in the Devil card. You know, coming to a 6, that does connect us directly to our major arcana, the Lover's card, between the two of you. I do feel like there's a connection here, or there's some kind of, there's love between you, whatever forms it's changed or taken. But there is also that attachment. So for some of you, again, it's really clear, like, okay, I need to decide this once and for all. And that's really validating here, because there's also a really strong kind of solo energy, doing your thing in the 9 of Pentacles, which is on the other end, but this person that you haven't let go. So the Judgment here is packing a big punch, I want to say, because it's around clarity and a final decision, a wake-up energy. So it's coming around this person who does have an apology to make, and it's actually really big. It's a very big apology, like really forgiveness energy. But it's airing everything out. It's like kind of like shaking out the rug. It's clarity. It's an apology. It's the truth. It may be connecting for some of you to someone from your past, but it can also be, again, that you just have a long history. And whether it's recent or how far back it goes. The other thing I like about this is it's final decision. So if you are apart, it's reconciliation or closure energy. And that's been really strong here. And I also feel like that's for you around the wake-up energy. There is a new cycle. The sun is here. Yeah, it's what's in the moon is coming out here. There is an apology. It's a new cycle. It's, I want to say, a happy outcome in the sense that whether you move forward together or apart, reconciliation or closure, there is an apology here for you. It's coming through here like now, you know. It's here revealing, and the 4 of Cups, again, what they're coming in here to say, which you're feeling sort of, I feel like there's an energy of apathy that's here that I feel like, you know, maybe over it. Arms crossed kind of energy in that 4 of Cups, you know. And the 3 of Cups, how they're coming in, how they're trying to come in. The confidence to do that is really super clear. Queen of Wands in reverse, but also Queen of Wands is like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And that's also around you. It's like there's definitely still an attachment energy that's here. Not having fully let go if you're wanting to and trying to, or at the very least making a decision one way or another. And I need to bring in what is yours here, okay? And I think that's it. Nope, there's one more. I brought in those, and that's it. Bottom of the deck, the 6 of Cups. Yeah. So for a lot of you, it's super validating that it's somebody that, again, it's been really clear that there's a history here. Whether we're going back here into like somebody you've known for a really long time. This is your energy, Scorpio, the 6 of Cups. This is somebody who is in this nostalgic energy, thinking about everything and is wanting to apologize to you. Literally getting over some ego to do that. It's connecting to fear too, because that's what it is. It's like they're trying to find a way to do that. That's the reunion energy that does come through. So that's really validating. Yeah, in their head. Ace of Swords is here in reverse. Very much in their head. Was somebody not telling the truth about something? It's also, yeah, in their head as I say that, yet howling on the inside. Well, that's interesting. The 8 of Swords is here. And that's literally what that is in their head, holding back. We can see our ladybug here, which connects me to Jupiter energy, is like pinned down by the swords, the wings. And it's connecting to the Ace of Swords in reverse, which I thought wanted to move over here with our Chariot. It's a delay also around communication and clarity, but no, it's staying there because that's where things are. The Three of Pentacles is here in the upright. Mars in Capricorn. Somebody, a messenger, literally a bird here is flying in. They're holding a stick for the nest. There's a bird waiting for them as they come in. There are crystals in our nest today. Clarity, healing. It is an energy. There's another one down here. It is an energy around coming together. So whether they're just coming here to make this apology and that's all the only place you're going with it, or again, you are, look, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, they're coming in here to say, okay, I'm making this choice. Where are you at? So if there's a possibility for things to continue on or regrow, should you have already separated. The Star is coming in. It's a lot of healing energy, Scorpio. A lot of healing energy. It's Aquarius. And yeah, it's renewal. It's clarity. It's a hopeful energy. It's this person coming back in here. It's affinity. It's like all roads lead back to you, but it's like a cooling off period, which may be that it's been a long time for some of you, is here. Yeah. It's just kind of feeling centered and like coming into your stratosphere, whether it's in person or via message. It's definitely this energy of, again, of clarity and renewal. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Page of Wands is in reverse. Interesting because it is kind of a struggle around the movement. It's like a little bit of immature energy that has been going on. And with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, also really validating. Like not taking too long. Things have not been resolved here. And Six of Pentacles. Yeah, what are they bringing in? For sure, an apology. It's not even a question. This is somebody who has been or was in a very imbalanced energy, and that's really validating as well with my Six of Pentacles and Six of Cups, that 66. And directly connecting us to the Lover's card, but also the Devil energy that is here. Things said, things not said, perhaps some things even done. But what they're bringing here, our little bunny here, matters of the heart, rising above their ego, the shadow energy, literally in this hot air balloon, but it's made of a bunch of balloons. All these crystals coming out. It's quite literal that what they've been holding back is an apology, and that could repair things, I feel like, and put things back on track for the two of you, or either way, repair things for you. Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. My protege to the Empress, and that's pretty validating around things where they are, like they're kind of stopped. It's also here with the Hierophant in reverse, a major arcana and a bigger picture energy. A card around commitments and contracts, partnerships, a long-term energy, and it's really validating that something's going on here. For some of you, it could be that you weren't aligning in terms of where you were heading in the relationship. So whether that was to get more serious and exclusive or move in or marriage, somebody would want to, for example, be married before that. Or there are cultural, religious differences that have been going on. Somebody, I do feel like, is trying to work that out, and you're definitely going to hear some truths here and some clarity that for sure is coming in. And there is an apology around it all. Yeah, what's been hidden here in the High Priestess in reverse, and what is being revealed in the Sun. It's a Cancer energy, and it's the counterpart to our Hierophant, actually. Nobody's really been making a move. There's been like a silence, or again, a breakup or a pause, whatever. You're both here for me in that energy. It's not about the signs, really. It could be validating for you, but it's just this energy of the connection, but the commitment, something has stopped or slowed down. There's issues. There's also the lack of totally moving on and clarity, and that's also coming through here like final decision time. And actually that was coming in like when your reading began, and then it's been very much verified with Judgment. We want to get that in the upright, because that's a kind of a little bit of a cloudy energy, a little bit of blocked energy, like I'm not really sure. Yeah. And somebody here who is trying to formulate what they want to say. 8 of Wands in reverse. It's like writing messages, not sending them. But really, a lot of this, too, I can see is like they're in their head. That's communication. So again, whether it's in person or apart via text message, social media, email, whatever, they're definitely here wanting to reunite and tell you that they're sorry. They're trying to formulate how to say it. There's definitely an energy of getting out of shadow for that. The last two, yeah, wow. The last two tarot coming in is the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. This is your energy, Scorpio. What is in this cup? There's for sure an apology here. There are stars falling out. Look, it's here for the star. It's like flying out of the High Priestess in reverse. Like, okay, I'm coming back here to apologize. There's clarity in there. Is there more? And I want to validate if for some of you this has been around. If there's an energy around marriage here, this can be a marriage card. So in terms of clarity about that. But it's also a reunion energy. And that's quite strong around the Six of Cups as well. And oh, come on, Judgment. And the Four of Wands. My throat chakra is getting all crackly. Can you hear that? That's the Eight of Wands in reverse below the Judgment. If you can see each other at that wedding, I do want to say, it's definitely a validation, but it's a coming together energy. It's actually quite a celebratory energy because I feel like whatever's going on in whatever direction you take, it does feel like there's inherently like a friendship and a strong connection that was here that's really going through some times. And whatever path forward is taken here, look, as I say that, potential just came out in Oracle. There are roots here literally as well. That there's a friendship here also that feels like it needs to be repaired on top of whatever everything else, okay? There are roots coming out of this seed. It's in front of the sun and it's already started to grow. And it's here with the Three of Pentacles. It's here with Judgment. The sun is over here as well. So yeah, the possibility to fix things, to grow or regrow, should you be in that energy. Maybe that's for you around yourself, but this is pretty strong around the two of you. The bottom of the deck, home. It's immediate for me with the Six of Cups, like you are home to me. But it's also connected to the Four of Wands. And I got to tell you, if there is a dwelling involved, even including where you could maybe see each other, it's here. Unfamiliar territory, fish out of water. So what is that about? Feelings, maybe even location. It looks a whole lot like the world here. It's like the fish is way, way high up and it's sort of like the world shape. A fish around the feelings coming out of the water. Revealing feelings perhaps that have been hidden. An apology maybe they're having a hard time making, but they're working on it. The worker here. The worker, it shows a bee. It's connecting here to the sun, but also the Knight of Cups. It's honey. What they have to say. Yeah, that eight, this connects me to the Eight of Pentacles is what I wanted to say. The sun in Virgo. And with the sun, there is a dandelion, as you can see on the sun today. It's a wish energy, and it's somebody's made a wish already, and now we're looking at wish. Is this more than an apology? It does feel like it's more than an apology. It feels like it has the potential to go way past an apology. But that is here if that's what you've been waiting for. I do feel like some resolution feels really important here. Again, whether it's together or apart, the resolution feels important. It feels like this hasn't felt good. Community is here, and that is around coming together, but it's also validating. If it's in person, it's at the wedding or it's at the party, it's somebody's house kind of energy. And it's also indicating that, yes, there might be other people involved, and that's really validating in our Hierophant energy, like what other people think or cultural religious differences. Passage is here and hope for a new way forward. It's the boat on the water amongst the stars. Look, connecting here with the star. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. This big, beautiful rainbow in the boat, a hopeful energy. A rainbow comes after the rain, after a storm, and that does have that energy here, you know. A lot of it here with the eights, too, for me is connecting to a new stage energy. It's like a butterfly energy for me, and that's butterflies wait until storms pass, winds die down. I feel like it's been too long, but it has that energy of like time having passed and things being more settled in order to communicate. Perseverance, not giving up, and it's here with mystery. This is the boat again. It has palm tree in it with the roots. It's like can be moved around. Interesting, but that also connects with the High Priestess in reverse. It's sort of like revealing what's been hidden here and coming out in the sun. Perseverance, it went right here on the Six of Cups. You know, so the nostalgic energy connected to you for sure. And what they want you to know. And it definitely feels a whole lot more than, it feels like it's more than an apology, Scorpio. Whoa. But that's neither here nor there for me because you have free will. The future is not fixed. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change, you know, depending on decisions. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages, the bottom of the deck. I just can't sleep because I keep thinking about you. I want to validate if you know you can see them. Expect it. You know, showing up at something is yeah, pretty validating. They might be late, but if that's possible, it is a message. So it was all my fault just came in. It's coming in here with what they're trying to say, literally in the Eight of Wands in reverse, the apology under judgment. I think of you daily, Scorpio, and I'm trying to get over my fear. Yeah. Wow. That's been really strong with our King of Wands around apologizing, communicating. And is it around more? I want to tell you the truth. A new way forward. It's here on Passage with the rainbow connecting to the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. I am going through an ego death. That's been really, really clear as well. It's been feeling like there is some of that here. Kind of maybe on both ends. I want to be honest. Look at that. I want to be honest. I want to tell you the truth, which does connect to potential. You are my other half. Wow. This is soulmate energy, and I still love you. Scorpio. That's the wake-up energy, epiphany, realizations, judgment. Thinking of you keeps me awake at night. It's right here on home. Wow. I wake up with you on my mind. I go to sleep with you on my mind. That's also the Nine of Swords energy, which is here. And the wake-up energy in the sun. It could definitely be that somebody is waking up in the night as well. I still love you. Who's responding? Is that you? I love you too. Is this a call and response? Or are they answering something later? Did you, excuse me, ask that before? I think of you 24/7. Thinking of you keeps me awake at night, and it's right there on home. In the last channeled love message, Scorpio, I was a complete jerk. That definitely connects with the apology, bad decision, bad judgment, maybe even a not something around being dishonest. It's right there on the Ace of Swords in reverse. Beautiful Scorpio, that is your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. Until next time.